Is masturbation a hidden treasure for your well-being, or a source of unforeseen harm? This question has sparked curiosity, debate, and even controversy for centuries. Yet masturbation remains one of the most natural and universal aspects of human sexuality. Despite its prevalence, many still grapple with feelings of shame, confusion, or misinformation surrounding this deeply personal act. Let's break it down. Masturbation is not merely a solitary pleasure, it's a celebration of self-awareness and bodily autonomy. For some, it's a way to relieve stress or improve sleep. For others, it's a method to explore their desires and enhance their intimate connections with partners. Regardless of the purpose, masturbation has quietly stood as a cornerstone of sexual health and self-discovery throughout history. Why then is it often shrouded in myths and misconceptions? The stigma surrounding masturbation stems from cultural, religious, and societal narratives that have overshadowed its numerous benefits. These myths can lead to unnecessary guilt and a skewed perspective on an otherwise natural and beneficial behavior. This video is your guide to demystifying masturbation. Together, we'll uncover the truth, challenge outdated beliefs, and explore how masturbation can positively influence your mental, physical, and sexual health. From breaking down long-standing myths to highlighting surprising benefits, this discussion promises to provide a fresh and insightful perspective. If you haven't joined our community yet, I invite you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're always up to date with our latest content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's discussion. If you find this content helpful, drop a 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't quite resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is invaluable. It helps me craft videos that better suit your interests and needs. Now, let's dive right in. Masturbation is not merely a private indulgence, but a natural and fundamental part of human sexuality. It transcends age, culture, and relationship status, offering a unique way to understand and connect with one's body. As an intrinsic aspect of sexual expression, masturbation helps normalize conversations around personal pleasure, fostering healthier attitudes toward sexuality. Let's delve into how this simple act can profoundly impact your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Masturbation plays a vital role in mental health. Imagine coming home after a long day filled with stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. The release of pleasure hormones, dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin during masturbation acts as a natural mood elevator. These hormones work together to reduce cortisol, the primary stress hormone, creating a sense of calm and relaxation. It's no surprise that many people report better sleep and improved focus after engaging in this intimate practice. By offering a break from daily pressures, masturbation becomes a self-care ritual that nurtures mental well-being. Physical level, masturbation serves as a form of gentle exercise for the pelvic floor muscles, particularly in men. These muscles play a critical role in supporting urinary and sexual health. Regular stimulation and orgasm help maintain the elasticity and strength of these muscles, reducing the likelihood of conditions such as erectile dysfunction or urinary incontinence later in life. Moreover, exploring your body through masturbation can improve your understanding of what feels good, allowing for better communication and satisfaction in intimate relationships. Safety is another crucial aspect of masturbation. It is, unequivocally, the safest form of sexual activity. Unlike partnered sex, masturbation carries no risk of sexually transmitted infections or unplanned pregnancies. It provides a secure avenue for exploring sexual desires without the added complexities of intimacy or relationship dynamics. This makes it especially beneficial for individuals recovering from trauma or seeking autonomy over their sexual health. One of the most empowering aspects of masturbation is the personal discovery it facilitates. Learning about your preferences, sensitivities, and triggers can enhance your self-awareness, helping you navigate your sexual identity with confidence. This deepened understanding fosters a healthier relationship with your body and can even translate into more fulfilling experiences with a partner. As society continues to break down stigmas, it's essential to recognize masturbation as a valuable and positive aspect of life. It's not just an act of pleasure, it's a journey of self-discovery, a tool for stress relief, and a cornerstone of sexual health. Embracing this perspective can lead to a more open, honest, and balanced approach to sexuality. Now that we've explored the undeniable benefits of masturbation, it's time to address the myths that often cloud its reputation. In the next section, we'll dissect these misconceptions, challenge outdated beliefs, and reveal the truths that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. For centuries, myths about masturbation have swirled through societies, often fueled by cultural taboos, misinformation, and outdated beliefs. These misconceptions have not only distorted public understanding, but have also led to unnecessary guilt and shame. Let's confront some of the most persistent myths and uncover the truths behind them. One of the oldest and most absurd myths is that masturbation causes blindness or hairy palms. This notion traces back to the 18th and 19th centuries, when moralists and religious leaders used fear to discourage sexual exploration. During this era, masturbation was branded as a sinful and harmful act, with fabricated claims suggesting dire physical consequences. Despite these claims being debunked by modern science, remnants of this belief still linger in some circles. The reality is simple: there is no physiological mechanism by which masturbation could affect vision or cause abnormal hair growth. If such myths were true, a significant portion of the global population would be blind or exceptionally hairy. It's time to leave these baseless fears in the past and embrace a more informed perspective. Another pervasive myth suggests that masturbation leads to erectile dysfunction, ED. This belief has caused significant anxiety, particularly among men who fear that their habits may compromise their sexual performance. Scientific evidence, however, tells a different story. Masturbation, when practiced in moderation, can actually support erectile health by stimulating blood flow and maintaining the strength of pelvic floor muscles. The only exception arises when excessive masturbation is paired with compulsive pornography use, which can create unrealistic expectations and desensitization to natural stimuli. This phenomenon, often referred to as pornography-induced erectile dysfunction, is not caused by masturbation itself, but rather by the psychological and physiological effects of overexposure to explicit content. By fostering a healthy balance and mindful habits, men can avoid such pitfalls while enjoying the benefits of sexual self-care. The notion that masturbation reduces sensitivity is another common misconception that deserves scrutiny. While it's true that habitual reliance on specific techniques, pressures, or devices can condition the body to respond only to those stimuli, this is not an inherent outcome of masturbation. Instead, it's a matter of how the activity is approached. Over time, the body may develop a preference for certain sensations, making it more challenging to achieve climax through other methods. However, this is easily mitigated by varying techniques, exploring different sensations, and being mindful of one's habits. By maintaining diversity in sexual experiences, sensitivity can be preserved and even enhanced. Addressing these myths is not just about dispelling misinformation, it's about fostering healthier attitudes toward sexuality. Understanding the realities of masturbation allows individuals to make informed decisions and embrace their sexual health without fear or shame. Myths that perpetuate negativity around this natural act serve no purpose but to create unnecessary barriers to self-acceptance. As we challenge these long-standing misconceptions, it's essential to emphasize that masturbation is a deeply personal and natural part of life. Rather than succumbing to outdated beliefs, we can empower ourselves with knowledge and celebrate the physical and emotional benefits that come with self-exploration. Having debunked these persistent myths, it's crucial to recognize when masturbation can become a concern. In the next section, we'll explore the signs of overindulgence, the psychological impacts, and how to seek support when necessary. Masturbation, when practiced in moderation, is a healthy and natural aspect of sexuality. However, like any behavior, it can become problematic when it begins to interfere with daily life, relationships, or mental health. Recognizing the signs of overindulgence is crucial for maintaining a balanced and positive relationship with oneself. One of the first indicators that masturbation may be crossing a line is its impact on responsibilities or commitments. If someone finds themselves neglecting work, studies, or important personal obligations in favor of frequent masturbation, it's a clear signal that the behavior might be out of balance. For instance, using masturbation as an escape from stress or life's challenges, rather than addressing those issues directly, can create a cycle of avoidance that exacerbates existing problems. This pattern can gradually disrupt productivity and lead to feelings of frustration and inadequacy. Another red flag is the effect on personal relationships. Healthy relationships thrive on communication, intimacy, and shared experiences. When masturbation becomes a priority over spending quality time with a partner or engaging in meaningful social interactions, it can create emotional distance and tension. Partners may feel neglected or misunderstood, leading to conflicts and a breakdown of trust. Additionally, a dependency on solo sexual activities might diminish interest in partnered intimacy, further straining the relationship. The psychological impacts of excessive masturbation are equally significant. Feelings of guilt or shame often accompany compulsive behaviors, particularly when societal stigma around the topic amplifies these emotions. This guilt can evolve into chronic anxiety, eroding self-esteem and creating a negative feedback loop that fuels further isolation and distress. The individual may feel trapped, unable to break free from the behavior despite wanting to. In some cases, the signs of overindulgence may require professional support. If masturbation becomes compulsive to the point where it dominates one's thoughts and actions, seeking help from a therapist or doctor is a proactive and empowering step. Professionals can provide tools to understand the underlying causes, whether they stem from emotional stress, trauma, or habitual patterns. Therapy can also help individuals rebuild a healthier relationship with their sexuality, free from guilt and compulsivity. While acknowledging these challenges, it's important to approach the subject with compassion. Overindulgence in masturbation doesn't make someone flawed or immoral. It's a signal that something deeper might need attention. By addressing the issue openly and seeking appropriate help, individuals can reclaim balance and enhance their overall well-being. Understanding the potential pitfalls of overindulgence brings us to an essential topic: the role masturbation plays in relationships. How does it enhance intimacy, and what misconceptions might hinder its integration into a healthy partnership? In the next section, we'll explore how masturbation can support and strengthen romantic connections. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Masturbation often carries a misconception of being an isolated act, separate from the dynamics of a romantic relationship. In reality, it can play a constructive and enriching role for couples, fostering both personal growth and mutual intimacy. Far from being a sign of dissatisfaction, masturbation can be a powerful tool for connection when approached with openness and understanding. For many couples, individual masturbation provides an opportunity to explore and understand their own desires, which in turn enhances their ability to communicate those desires to their partner. Self-awareness gained through solo exploration allows individuals to articulate their preferences, helping to create a more satisfying and harmonious sexual relationship. By removing the guesswork, couples can better align their physical and emotional intimacy, leading to a deeper connection. Masturbation can also act as a shared experience that strengthens bonds. Engaging in mutual masturbation is a form of intimacy that allows couples to explore vulnerability in a safe and playful way. It fosters trust, opens up lines of communication, and offers a chance to learn more about each other's needs and pleasures without the pressure of performance. For couples looking to spice up their intimacy, incorporating mutual masturbation can be a delightful way to experiment and discover new dimensions of their relationship. The idea that masturbation is a sign of a failing relationship is one of the most persistent and harmful misconceptions. Some believe that if a partner masturbates, it indicates dissatisfaction or a lack of attraction. This couldn't be further from the truth. Masturbation is a normal part of human sexuality and does not inherently reflect any shortcomings in a partnership. In fact, many people in fulfilling relationships continue to masturbate as a form of self-care or stress relief. It's important to recognize that masturbation is not a competition with partnered sex, but rather a complement to it. Clear and open communication is the foundation for integrating masturbation into a relationship without misunderstandings. Talking about sexual habits, including masturbation, can dispel insecurities and build trust. For example, a partner might feel uncertain or excluded if they discover their significant other masturbating in private. Addressing this with honesty, explaining that masturbation is a personal practice unrelated to their feelings for their partner, can prevent unnecessary conflicts and foster mutual understanding. By approaching the subject with curiosity and openness, couples can reframe their perspectives on masturbation. Instead of viewing it as a solitary or secretive act, they can embrace it as a natural extension of their sexuality. This shift in mindset allows couples to celebrate their individual autonomy while nurturing their shared intimacy. It encourages partners to view masturbation not as a threat, but as a personal or mutual experience that enhances their relationship. A healthy relationship thrives on the balance between independence and togetherness. Masturbation exemplifies this balance, offering individuals a chance to connect with themselves while simultaneously supporting a more satisfying connection with their partner. When couples prioritize communication and trust, masturbation can transition from a taboo topic to a valuable aspect of their relationship. As we explore the multifaceted role of masturbation, another critical question arises. How does it affect physical health and hormonal balance? In the next section, we'll delve into the science behind masturbation and testosterone, uncovering the truths that challenge outdated notions. Testosterone, often hailed as the hormone of vitality, strength, and masculinity, has long been a focal point in discussions about masturbation. Myths and misconceptions surrounding the relationship between masturbation and testosterone levels have persisted for centuries, creating confusion and unnecessary concerns. Let's unravel these ideas and uncover the scientific truths. The belief that masturbation depletes testosterone is deeply rooted in traditional views of sexuality, particularly those emphasizing the need to conserve sexual energy. In certain cultures, abstinence from masturbation was thought to enhance strength, aggression, and athletic performance. Historical texts often framed ejaculation as a loss of vital life force, warning men that indulging in masturbation could weaken their physical and mental fortitude. These notions, while influential in shaping societal attitudes, lack any foundation in modern science. Contemporary research has debunked the idea that masturbation permanently reduces testosterone levels. Studies show that while there may be a temporary fluctuation in testosterone immediately after ejaculation, these changes are short-lived and have no long-term impact on the body's overall hormone production. In fact, masturbation and sexual activity can stimulate the release of testosterone, which contributes to a temporary boost in energy and mood. This cyclical response highlights how masturbation is part of the body's natural rhythm, rather than a disruption to hormonal balance. Understanding this balance is crucial for cultivating a healthy relationship with masturbation. Excessive habits, particularly those tied to compulsive pornography use, can lead to psychological effects that indirectly affect testosterone levels. Stress, anxiety, and guilt associated with overindulgence can interfere with the body's natural hormonal equilibrium, potentially causing dips in libido or energy levels. However, this is a consequence of behavioral patterns rather than the act of masturbation itself. Maintaining moderation is key to ensuring that masturbation remains a beneficial aspect of one's life. Incorporating breaks or refractory periods between sessions allows the body to recalibrate, sustaining optimal energy and hormonal health. By embracing a balanced approach, individuals can enjoy the benefits of masturbation without any adverse effects on their testosterone levels. It's important to address the lingering fears around testosterone and masturbation with clarity and confidence. The human body is incredibly resilient and designed to handle the fluctuations that accompany sexual activity. Rather than fixating on outdated notions, embracing the science of hormonal dynamics can help dispel unwarranted worries. Masturbation, when practiced mindfully, complements a healthy lifestyle and supports overall well-being. With a deeper understanding of the science behind testosterone and masturbation, let's shift focus to practical strategies. In the next section, we'll explore tips and techniques that can elevate the experience, ensuring both pleasure and wellness in every moment of self-care. Masturbation is more than just an act of release. It's an opportunity for self-exploration, relaxation, and indulgence. With the right approach, this intimate experience can become even more enjoyable and fulfilling. By making a few simple adjustments, you can elevate your pleasure and transform masturbation into a truly satisfying ritual. Preparation is the foundation for an exceptional solo experience. Begin by ensuring that your environment is conducive to relaxation and focus. A clutter-free private space sets the stage for undisturbed enjoyment. Dim the lights or use candles to create a soothing ambiance, and consider playing soft background music if it helps you unwind. Taking the time to prepare in this way signals to your mind and body that it's time to relax and indulge. Additionally, selecting content that resonates with your preferences, whether it's erotic literature, audio, or videos, can heighten your arousal and make the experience more immersive. Changing positions can significantly enhance the sensory experience. If you find yourself falling into a repetitive routine, experimenting with new positions or locations can break the monotony and add excitement. For instance, standing while leaning against a counter or wall can provide a fresh angle of stimulation. Sitting upright on a chair or the edge of a bed can also engage different muscle groups, adding variety to the sensations. These subtle changes challenge your body and mind to adapt, making each session feel unique and engaging. Taking control of your timing is another way to amplify pleasure. Instead of rushing toward a climax, slow down and savor each moment. By experimenting with different speeds, rhythms, and pressures, you can discover what feels best and prolong the buildup of arousal. This approach, often referred to as edging, involves intentionally pausing or reducing stimulation as you near orgasm, only to resume once the intensity subsides. Edging not only enhances the eventual climax, but also deepens your awareness of your body's responses. Exploration is key to keeping masturbation exciting and satisfying. Introduce new elements into your routine, such as sex toys or lubricants, to elevate your experience. Vibrating devices, textured sleeves, or warming gels can stimulate areas that are less frequently engaged, adding layers of pleasure. The goal is to remain curious and open to discovering sensations that you may not have considered before. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for maximizing enjoyment. Engaging all your senses and staying fully present can transform the act into a meditative experience. Focus on the textures, sounds, and movements involved, letting your mind immerse itself in the sensations rather than wandering to unrelated thoughts. This heightened awareness can lead to a deeper connection with your body and a more fulfilling release. Masturbation is a deeply personal journey, and what works for one person may not work for another. The most important aspect is to approach it with an open mind and a willingness to explore. By prioritizing comfort, curiosity, and self-compassion, you can transform a simple act into a holistic practice of self-care and discovery. As we've seen, masturbation is not just a means of pleasure, but a tool for self-understanding, relaxation, and connection. In the final section, we'll reflect on the key insights we've explored and offer encouragement for embracing a balanced and guilt-free approach to this natural aspect of life. Masturbation is a deeply personal and fulfilling act, but it can also become repetitive and lose its appeal over time. With a bit of creativity and intentional preparation, you can transform your experience into something more exciting, relaxing, and gratifying. By focusing on preparation, experimentation, and mindfulness, you can elevate your solo sessions into a true practice of self-care. Preparation is key to making the most of any intimate moment. Start by ensuring your space is private, comfortable, and free from distractions. A clutter-free environment helps you focus on the sensations and immerse yourself in the experience. Consider reducing the lighting or using soft, ambient light to set a relaxing mood. Pair this with content that resonates with your desires, whether it's erotic literature, audio, or videos. Preparing the space isn't just practical, it's a way to signal to your mind and body that it's time to relax and indulge. Changing up your usual positions or locations can make a significant difference in the sensations you experience. Standing while leaning against a counter or wall introduces new angles of stimulation and engages different muscles. If you're used to lying down, sitting upright on a chair or bed can shift the dynamics and provide fresh sensations. Moving to a new location, like a cozy corner or even the shower, can bring an entirely new sensory element to your routine. These small adjustments keep the experience novel and exciting, ensuring that it doesn't become monotonous. Timing is another important factor to consider. Instead of rushing through the experience, slow down and savor each moment. Pay attention to your body's responses, experimenting with different speeds, rhythms, and levels of pressure. This technique, often called edging, involves intentionally stopping just before climax and then resuming stimulation once the intensity subsides. The result is a prolonged buildup of pleasure and a more intense and satisfying orgasm. Mastering this approach not only enhances the experience, but also deepens your connection with your body. To further enhance your sessions, consider incorporating tools like lubricants or sex toys. A high-quality lubricant can improve the overall sensation and reduce discomfort, while toys such as vibrating devices or textured sleeves can provide new and unique stimuli. Don't hesitate to explore these options. They're designed to amplify your pleasure and expand your understanding of what feels good. Staying open to experimentation can help you discover aspects of pleasure that you may not have encountered before. Finally, approaching masturbation with mindfulness can turn it into a more profound and fulfilling experience. By focusing on the present moment, the sensations, and the emotions involved, you create a deeper connection with your body. Engage your senses. Pay attention to the sounds, textures, and movements, and allow yourself to be fully immersed. This practice not only enhances physical pleasure, but also promotes relaxation and mental clarity. Masturbation is a journey of self-exploration, and no two experiences are alike. Embrace it as a way to connect with yourself, celebrate your desires, and enjoy the pleasures your body has to offer. Whether you stick to your favorite routine or experiment with something new, the most important thing is to do it with curiosity, intention, and self-compassion. As we've explored, masturbation is a multifaceted aspect of human sexuality. It offers a wealth of benefits, from reducing stress and improving sleep, to enhancing physical health and deepening self-awareness. When practiced mindfully, it can be a cornerstone of sexual well-being and personal discovery. However, like any behavior, balance is key. While masturbation can be a source of immense pleasure and relaxation, it's important to recognize when it might become excessive or interfere with daily life. Awareness of the signs of overindulgence, such as neglecting responsibilities or experiencing feelings of guilt, is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship with this practice. If these challenges arise, seeking support from a therapist or trusted professional can provide valuable insights and solutions. One of the most empowering aspects of masturbation is its ability to normalize conversations about sexuality. By discussing these topics openly, we can break down the stigma and shame that often surrounds them. Masturbation is not a taboo, but a natural and beneficial part of life, one that deserves celebration rather than secrecy. Sharing your experiences, whether with a partner, a friend, or even in a supportive community, can foster understanding and acceptance. If there's one takeaway from this exploration, it's that masturbation is deeply personal and highly individual. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's perfectly okay. The goal is to find what feels right for you, to approach it with curiosity and confidence, and to embrace it as a form of self-care. As you reflect on what you've learned, consider how you might incorporate these insights into your life. Perhaps you'll try a new technique, explore a different perspective, or simply approach masturbation with a renewed sense of curiosity and appreciation. Whatever path you choose, remember that this journey is yours to shape. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from this topic. Have any thoughts or personal experiences to share? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to join our community for more empowering content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, embrace the journey with confidence.